have come to the part 3 of assessment and evaluations. This is about the evaluations. For your information, assessment and evaluations have different meanings. Assessment is about collecting the data of the student's performance for the evaluations purposes. The focus are more towards the student's performance. The examples of the assessment include quiz or test, assignment, final exam, presentations, and etc. We have covered this in part 1 and part 2 of the assessment and evaluation. Now we come to the evaluations. It is about reviewing the results of the data collected in order to determine the strengths and weaknesses for the purpose of continuous quality improvements of the course and the program. The focus it will be towards the course as well as program. The evaluation should cover the CO and PO analysis, course evaluations, as well as continuous quality improvements of the course and the program. In this part 3 here, our focus it will be on the assessment analysis as well as the CO attainment. Let us settle the fundamental first. You know the golden triangles. There are course outcomes, teaching and learning activities, as well as assessment. They are interrelated, complementing each other. The teaching and learning activities as well as the assessment shall be based on the course outcomes. And the assessment should be in line with the course outcome as well as the teaching and learning activities. Now we have the entire system established through a series of documents. There will be course outline, which is sometimes known as the course syllabus. The course outline clearly indicates the course outcomes. And then before the semester starts, there shall be teaching plan, planning the teaching and learning activities, as well as the assessment. The plans cover the sequence the topics are being delivered, types of teaching and learning activities, how the course outcomes are delivered and assessed, and so on so far. Together, there will be assignments or project handouts given to the students, providing descriptions as well as the expectations of the assignments of the projects as a part of the teaching and learning activities. Normally, when the semester starts, there will be a formal briefing regarding all these 3 components. Students should be aware of all this as well. And then we have a series of teaching and learning activities, including the lectures, assignment, tutorial, presentations, and there shall be relevant assessment. While designing the assessment, we have exam moderation forms in order to facilitate the vetting process, quality controls, as well as the consistency of the final exam assessment. There will also be capstone project moderation forms. This is for the course without final examinations. Instead, there will be a capstone project with the equivalent levels of final exam, which serve as the summative assessment for that particular course. It is especially meant for the summative assessment, as this is serious thing. We would like to grade the performance of the students, and those information shall be used for the evaluations process later. If the assessment is not correctly done, or the reliability and accuracy are questionable, later there shall be problems with the evaluations. After the assessment, there will be analysis of the results. The analysis for the evaluations shall focus more on the CO attainment, as well as the attainments to the PO. The analysis should be at the course level and also at the program levels. After that, based on the results, there shall be course performance and moderation forms, which is used to indicate the performance of that particular course, both at the course level and at the program level. And then there will be a process to facilitate the continual quality improvement. And the continuous quality improvement may be applied to any of those aspects. You need to bear in mind that the evaluation shall not only be restricted to the student's performance. When it comes to the evaluations, we are talking about the course and the program. Therefore, when we want to propose the continual quality improvement, any parts of the course and the program may be improved. The analysis should be thorough enough and sensitive enough to identify the problems or limitations so that we can improve accordingly.